I don't know if people talk enough about this, and I think the answer is probably rhetorical. The question is, will Pokemon ever end? Before we get into it, please like and subscribe. I do Pokemon videos, I do giveaways. Like and sub, or your mom smells like cottage cheese. Anyways, let's get right into it. Will Pokemon ever end at a certain point as we are in the midst of Generation 9? Me personally, I don't think so. There's a lot of reasons why. Depending on how the games are perceived and depending on how much are being sold as a unit, I really don't know if Pokemon will ever have an end. And if so, it would have to be like a very drastic end. Like a lot of revenue streams would have to end, the anime has to end, the TCG has to flop or whatever, and the games literally have to sell zero copies whatsoever. So let's talk about the anime actually. So if you haven't been hearing Pokemon news of the anime, there are several voice actors and characters themselves are like completely leaving the anime. Obviously, the big one being Ash. Ash is no longer going to be the main character with the Pokemon animated series moving forward, and it's pretty interesting to see how that would work on a marketing scale, considering that a lot of people associate Ash with Pokemon, and also a lot of people that associate Pokemon with Ash. It's just crazy. Ash is like the symbolic guy. Like everybody wanted to be Ash from growing up. Everybody wanted to have a Pikachu as a partner. Everybody wanted to catch Pokemon when they were watching the anime. I think the anime has a pretty big influence, and to see not just Ash but several voice actors leave the franchise after 10 plus years, it's something that who knows whether that transition is going to really affect the anime in the long run. I personally don't think so. Maybe at first people are not going to get used to it, kind of like people didn't like the anime style of Generation 7 anime when Ash is in Alola. People didn't like the cartoonish look of it, and people eventually grew up on it. But we'll see. If you're basically getting rid of a very prominent, figure in Pokemon, will the people react differently? Will people still like Pokemon? Who knows? The other thing, a pretty big reason too, is that Pokemon prints so much money. If you guys don't know by now, if you really want to buy, the Pokemon franchise and all of its history, good luck, because it's probably worth about, at the time of the recording, looking at Wikipedia, the most revenue is like all the revenue it has accumulated about 95 billion. Yes, billion with a B. Pokemon prints money, whether it's from the trading card game, whether it's from the video games itself, whether it's from merchandise such as plushies, t-shirts, backpacks, whatever it could be. People will literally buy a pile of shit, and if it has the Pokemon logo slapped on it, they'll buy it. Oh wait, they already fucking did that. But on a serious note, yeah, it just prints money. From a logical standpoint and from a business standpoint, Pokemon shutting down would make zero sense for the trading company and for Game Freak if they have stocks behind it or whatever, because it just prints money. There's literally no reason for them to stop Pokemon if it just prints millions, if not billions of dollars every year. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The other thing too is that Pokemon has a very deceitful way of baiting us with nostalgia. Because if we get tired of the mainline games, hey, you know what? They'll double pump fake us with a remake of a beloved game. It started off with Fire Red and Leaf Green, which are really good. Then you got Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which were phenomenal. Then Oras, then Emerald. Well, technically Emerald is earlier, of course, because I'm reading it from the picture. And then they literally came out with a pile of shit with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And then Platinum, obviously, like literally, I'm going to put my cursor here, but literally all of these games are considered goated games for a reason. When Game Freak and Pokemon themselves hit on the remakes really good, they're beautiful. But right now, lately, it's been hit or miss with a lot of games. Whether it's the quality of the games going down or our expectations just do not meet with the actual quality and technical aspects of the game. Take, for example, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. literally one-on-one remakes, and yeah, it felt like they're just soulless. And then you have Scarlet and Violet. As fun as they are, there are still a lot of technical and performance issues with those games. Hopefully it gets patched pretty soon. And yeah, there you go, little short video. Don't really think Pokemon will ever end, but at the same time, it's kind of crazy that we're about to approach, if we are going to approach, 26 years of Pokemon, aka 9 generations of Pokemon. If I had to guess when Pokemon will ever end, I think Generation 10, which would technically put the franchise at 30 years of existence, would be kind of phenomenal. But then I think Pokemon will be looking at other franchises like Zelda, Mario, who have been around for a very, very long time, and they want to just be relevant. But like I said, with all the money they get from the TCG, the trading card game, the anime, the plushies, merchandise, the games themselves, I don't think they're going anywhere. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. I want to hear your guys' opinions and theories about Pokemon and when they will ever end. It's your boy Franklin, signing out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or your mom smells like rotten cheese. Peace.